What's up, y'all? It's another spiritual chill video. I'm out here enjoying nature. Of course. I wanted to talk to y'all about this coronavirus thing that people keep talking about. Coronavirus is a man-made disease. I know you hear that often. Look at the moon, it's beautiful. But I know you hear that often, but it is a man-made disease. And people often are getting distracted and believing that this is going to wipe out the entire universe. This is going to wipe out mankind. It's going to kill me. It's going to get me. If you're constantly washing your hands and doing what you have to do, you do not have to be afraid of this coronavirus. Coronavirus cannot survive in tropical climates. Why do you think it hasn't hit Africa? Or cannot survive in Africa, to be exact? Because scientists did put it in Africa, because Africa, the continent itself, is a test subject. Africa is always a test subject. The last time the Chinese released a virus, they called it the SARS virus. I believe it was in 2003. They tried to blame it on Africa. So guess what the Chinese tried to do again? You know what? Let's blame it on Africa. It started in Africa. No, we caught you now, Wuhan City. We caught you now. It is cold in China right now. It's currently cold in Northern California. It is cold in New York, and it is cold in Northern Florida. The reason why North Florida has it and not these other states above it is because people in North Florida do not know how to wash their hands. They do not know how to wash their hands. There's people literally coming from China that are not Chinese, that are not getting checked for the coronavirus because people are ignorant. It may be an overlay flight, but it's still, if you come from the land of China, you need to be checked. Why do you think Hong Kong cut off all its borders the second Wuhan City started tripping again? They knew what happened with the SARS virus. So what do you think was going to happen again? There's something bigger than all of this, though, that I wanted to let y'all understand. There's something bigger than all of this. Let me ask you a question. If you had an artificially intelligent microorganism in your possession, what would you do with it? What would you do with it, human? You're going to do something evil. You're going to do something evil. This is what you're going to do. To the country that is your number one enemy, but for some reason trades with you on 90% of its products, and it says made in China on everything, I'm going to put that AI, artificial intelligent organism, on that object. And I'm not going to let it attack people yet. And then when I'm ready, I'm going to activate it from home and kill everyone in that country. Biologically. I do not even have to lift a finger. I do not have to kill you with guns. I don't have to do anything of that because your whole nation is under attack with this virus. Guess what? I could also, if I know the location of certain viruses, and if I see that your president is in this city, I'm going to make sure he's going to get it. These are the things that are capable now. The human race is capable of these evil things now. So what do you have as a person do to protect yourself from these things? Wash your hands. Wash your hands. Eat the right things. Stop eating pork. Stop eating beef. I gotta stop eating chicken soon. It's hard for me to give up chicken, but I do not eat pork or beef. Pork literally eats anything. I saw a video of a pork eating a human corpse the other day. Why? Pork eats anything. Pigs eat anything. Why do you think the Muslims are encouraged not to eat pig? Why do you think the Jews, the real Jews, the Jews back in Jerusalem, were not allowed to eat pig? Or any animal with a hoof? Because it was unclean. God was trying to protect them. People don't believe in God nowadays, but God was trying to protect them. Biologically, that's how the world is going to attack each other. Yes, there's nuclear warheads. Do I think that they're going to use that? I don't know. Social media creates this sort of I'll say there's still a barrier between our worlds, between us and the UK, us and Brazil. I'm just naming countries. Us in Asia, Philippines. There's still a barrier because there's still ignorant people from those lands, ignorant people from our lands, who doesn't see the other side as humans. They see them as the enemy. So, but social media sort of breaks that barrier, creating it to be a glass effect, I call it. I see you now. I see how you live. I could easily say how anyone across the globe lives because of social media and YouTube. I see how anybody lives. But there's still that barrier. I haven't been there physically. And that's how a lot of people think. I don't think there's going to be this great war that happens. I think there's going to be an attack on religion, though. I think all people's religion is going to be destroyed. I do believe that, 100%. They're going to blame it on, jihadis are doing this. Radical Muslims are doing this. That's what they're going to blame it on. I want to show y'all this view. We're supposed to protect ourselves spiritually. We're spiritual beings first. We are. We're spiritual beings first. Pray to God constantly. Pray constantly. And find the inner peace you deserve. Once you reach inner peace, certain things wouldn't even bother you. The news is filled with propaganda to scare people. Why? It's to keep your mind trapped from the outside things, from the greater things. What happened to World War III? Everybody was talking about World War III, but since the coronavirus dropped, that all of a sudden seemed to be the topic. But what about this war that is going to happen? I don't think a world war is going to happen. But yeah, a few wars is going to happen. A lot of people is going to get killed in these places, Middle East. The Bible says that Syria and Damascus is going to be destroyed, cut to rubble. And what are you going to do about it? There's nothing you can do about it. Our faith is not inevitable, but it is inevitable. Think about that for a second. God has given us the opportunity to change our ways. He is. He's given us the opportunity to change our ways. But the only thing that can change us, is ourselves. He already has in his book the names written. Are we in there? Am I in there? I don't even know if I'm in there. But are we in there? Are we protecting our loved ones? Are we telling them that we love them every day? There's only people that wants to do evil in this world. Nothing good. Nothing good. I love the moon. Spiritual Chill signing off.